sometime late in September. Srila Prabhupada requests Mumbai devotees to come to Vrindavan. Note, from the end of July through the late September, I didn't find any major events or evidence regarding initiations for the future. Also, the only thing I found that would fit in the September timeline was an article by a dear godbrother of mine, Das Prabhu. Note that there are absolutely no recordings of Srila Prabhupada in the database for the whole month of September of 1977. I'm not sure the exact dates, but during the month of September, Srila Prabhupada had made a trip to London. His plan was to come to the US, but due to failing health, he only made it to London. He was taken to Western doctors there, and after some time, he was taken back to Vrindavan. Das Prabhu tells how Srila Prabhupada had passed through the Hare Krishna Land Temple in Mumbai, then known as Bombay, on his way back to Vrindavan, after returning from his trip to London. I'm not sure the exact dates, but Srila Prabhupada was in Bombay sometime in the later part of September of 1977. Das Prabhu wrote a nice two-part article about this in 1999 titled Srila Prabhupada's Departure. The following is a short excerpt from his article. And I'm quoting from Das's article. Quote, "I wasn't to understand then that it was Srila Prabhupada's desire for us to leave the Hare Krishna land and come with him, but it was. His divine grace actually wanted us all to come. The leaders, though, kept this from us. But there were rumors. Almost 4 weeks later, I would hear Srila Prabhupada often ask why they have not come. Who has come today? Srila Prabhupada wanted us all to be with him. Please understand this for sure. This request was not passed down to us like so many others have not been. Why did they do this? Because of the mood, oh, who will, oh. That's the end of the quote from Das Prabhu. So, according to Das, Srila Prabhupada had been making this request for some time, requesting that all his disciples come and be by his side. Das claims that Srila Prabhupada was in Mumbai in late September, that he requested all the devotees to come with him, but the managers purposefully didn't want everyone to know that. They didn't want everyone to stop doing their service, just to stop collecting donations, so they just misled everyone or kept it to themselves. In the US and elsewhere, they outright lied to us and told us just the opposite, that Prabhupada didn't want us to go. Das's comment is a bit disturbing, as he claims that Srila Prabhupada would ask why his disciples aren't coming. Das says that no one answered Srila Prabhupada. His divine grace was lying helpless in his bed, on the verge of leaving his body at any minute, and he made this personal loving request, as any loving father would. He wanted to see his loving spiritual children at least one more time. He wanted that all his spiritual children will come and surround him when he left this world. Yet his leading senior GBC men, 11 of them about to declare themselves as the next 11 new acharyas, they purposefully acted to thwart this personal request and personal desire of Srila Prabhupada. Rather than carrying out his loving request by telling everyone what Srila Prabhupada wanted, they told us just the opposite of what he wanted. And the result was that Srila Prabhupada was hurt, personally hurt by this. He was saddened by all of this. He's lying helpless, requesting all his disciples to come, and no one is coming week after week. He asks why, and nobody answers him. I know Das. He is a humble and simple devotee. He had no reason to make this up. And besides, others have also corroborated his story. This account given by Das, it actually describes a very horrible thing that happened in the last days that Srila Prabhupada was here with us.